Why, hello everyone, welcome back to PlayFrame and the Forgotten City with me and Soraya.
Salute!
Yes, who's ready to jump down a hole?
I'm ready to jump down a hole!
For archaeology!
Woo! It'd be funny if you jumped down and died, right?
That would be pretty funny. Didn't really look to see what was down here.
Alright, what have we got going on?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is Babylon here.
Oh yeah? Cool.
Those are, Lamassu.
Ooh, cool.
Those little sphinxes with bearded heads are called Lamassu.
That's neat. This is an angle that I didn't expect the game to go down.
Yeah, me neither.
Which is really neat. I like this a lot. Okay. Actually, I probably should grab the plaque from right down here. It didn't walk away.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't paying enough attention to that either. Sumerian, hey, baby!
Nurgle the Fierce One. Not just a Warhammer god, it turns out. I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was used in Warhammer, but that checks out.
Yeah. It's a very fun god name.
Also, we clearly can read cuneiform, so that time earlier when we stumbled across a couple of tablets and couldn't interact with them, I call nonsense.
It's nonsense.
Mysterious little things.
Yeah. We got the thing we need, now it's just a matter of getting out.
Yeah. And not being jumped by golden people that are
as well.
Still moving for unknown reasons.
Huh. Guess that's the only reason this whole place isn't flooded, probably, so...
Yep.
I'll take
Thanks,
it.
Rock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
Man.
Ooh. Some nice English. Stranger, heed the final words of Namkuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as if family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nurgle's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our miss what? Our miss what?
We'll never know.
No.
History will never solve this one. Learn from our... I can't think
It's
of
actually
it.
hard to think of another word.
Yeah, it really is. I've been primed to think of mistake, and I can't think of something other than that.
Corroded brass plate with Sumerian markings.
Pressure.
Appears to be pressure for a trap.
Is there anything that we can pick up and drop on there?
That's a good idea.
Or
maybe that's part of the trap.
That seems part. Wait, hang on. Turn back that way. Is that statue got glowing eyes? No, it was just a light thing. Never mind.
Good. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Got enough to deal with right now.
They're not supposed to wake up until someone sins.
Yeah, seriously.
And we're down here. So it'll be a very hard ask to get out and get back to the portal.
It's a lot of ground to cover.
Yep.
A Sumerian plaque written in cuneiform which translates to "The sins of the one shall become the suffering of the many."
I wonder if they took the time to have someone create a sort of translation for that.
That'd be cool.
Wait, in the shape of
a suitcase. We'll probably never know what this was for.
Archaeology.
Ooh. Neat. Oh, another one. Or the same one.
I think that's
Might have just gone
one.
on a... no, it's different.
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
I do kind of want to
first?
quick save and step on the button.
Step on the button. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Okay, get out of the way of that.
Wow.
But that could work in our favor if it knocks a hole.
Yeah, come on.
Nope.
Well.
Oh dear.
That's
Oh, dear.
Fine.
Although...
If it lets us swim over some spikes, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we've got a save. We could go trigger the other one.
Yeah, it's true. Why not?
Get it flooded in here.
Yeah. Let's have a party.
Oh, dear.
We can go up that way to escape. If it gets too flooded.
Well, there was a pressure trap there, too. So we go up that way, and we can have a very classic Indiana Jones moment, which is very fitting because we're archaeologists, although we probably disapprove of Indiana's methods.
Probably. But we have dreamed of this day.
We have. Our day to responsibly
there
explore.
It is.
Okay.
All right.
That either has no effect or we need to trigger all of them to have the full effect that we desire.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the latter, like the little pause and then the water starting to come down seems really conspicuous.
It does.
Yeah, maybe from the top.
I really want to go past the spikes.
Me too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Golden Lady.
Oh yeah, you're definitely...
about to get nailed.
Yep. Oh.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction.
Hey.
That was a promise.
Hey.
You will die here.
Also, what are you doing?
There's no need for this to end in violence.
What are you doing down here?
Yeah.
I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
With discovery and scholarship.
Yeah, hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk.
Ooh. None of them is the argument that I want to make, which is, you're being just like the Greeks and Romans that you're mad at.
Yeah.
But I guess...
It's hard to say.
I suppose the middle one, like, that doesn't insult his gods.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I feel like any one of these could be compelling to a different listener. I don't know which one he is for sure, but this...
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Nicely written.
Yeah. I'll go with this one. No shame in building on the works of people who came before you.
That may be true of many things, but this is different. If our gods were copied and corrupted from an older civilization, does that not mean they are false?
No, they just have a different
our prayers
name.
to our gods all fell on deaf ears because we were not even addressing them by their true names?
If the last one. That's what I've been arguing this whole time.
Yeah, there you go. If gods exist, isn't it possible they each have more than one true name?
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so. But the underworld of my people is so different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
I mean, the second one. But also, your priests hadn't died either. They were probably doing their best.
Yeah. They're didn't have to be intentional. They could just have been not known all the details.
Yeah.
But...
And trust me, this afterlife is not exactly like the one described by Greco-Roman mythology or Christian mythology.
Yeah.
So, like, all of you down here at the moment are all kind of in the same position.
It's true. We're all a little disappointed with this situation we find ourselves in to varying degrees, Kabash. But isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Well, even if your beliefs about the afterlife were quite accurate, isn't the important thing they motivated you to live good lives? If you're only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really a good person?
Ooh, I think the first one is a little less.
Yeah, this one's a slightly more confrontational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although good points, both.
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive.
Archaeology
Very well.
103.
I will let
Persuade
you
people not to shoot
and
you with
may
bows.
do
Yep.
what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
They told me I'd never use what I learned in that class. But here it is, saving me.
Yeah, look, in the unlikely event that you are held at bow point by someone who wants to kill you and prevent you from discovering the archaeological truth, here's how you talk them down. Man, we spent 4 months on that course, and it was all worth it. You didn't trigger the rock, did
We
you?
had a very long-range conversation you and I just had.
Yeah. The whole time we were just shouting.
It's a whole lot of, what?
Is it really worth it if you're not a good person for good reasons? I didn't hear that. Try me again.
Yeah, we got several different routes.
But did you trigger the rock?
I didn't yet. I was curious, like,
Oh, you want to actually do things before you destroy things.
just
That's,
urged to make sure we're not closing off a route for ourselves, but
rock.
yeah, I think we gotta,
I'm so sorry, lady.
just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Okay. Oop.
It'd be so funny if it came from the side.
Whoa.
Unexpected. Oh, it did!
Yeah. Not what I expected at all.
You got me, game. You got me.
And there goes the water.
There it goes. Oh, baby.
All right.
Do you want to go past the spikes in the previous room?
I
'Cause
do. Is it going to stop at some point? Probably. Well, we'll find out. Hope we can swim, Kabash.
But we can swim fast enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? Why am I guiding you? I'm the worst at directions.
Oh, invisible wall there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'll try one more route that had spikes like this one, and then if it's another one, then we're turning around. Yep. Okay, never mind.
bummer.
Thought we were onto something.
Me too. Well, we might be in terms of, like, our eventual escape.
That's true. This might be getting us out.
Just not necessarily in terms of getting past those spikes.
Yeah.
Woo! Nice to breathe.
Sure is.
Very unnecessary. We could have just walked up there.
Kabash, did you see that?
Yeah, was that cool? Did you, Oh, we did violate one of the rules of archaeology by doing this, didn't we?
True, a little bit, I guess.
Sorry, Professor Goldstein.
Yeah.
That's, you know what? It's the college's fault for not having Archaeology 104. Don't trigger the traps on
Tried
purpose.
getting in. The class was full. Conflicted with the scheduling of one of the other courses I needed.
Yeah, and it wasn't on the required curriculum.
Yep. And I sure wasn't going to graduate a whole, semester later. Are you kidding me?
Right?
At these tuition rates?
I'm just going to be an archaeologist. There's not a whole lot of money in it. I just want to go and lick rocks.
At least not if you're actually good at it.
Yeah, if you want to be an ancient aliens guy, then yeah, sure. I found out, by the way, that someone was actually awarded an Ig Nobel Prize for an essay he wrote about why archaeologists lick rocks. And it's a little bit about, flavor and tasting different sediments, and also about like removing dirt so you can like see the color underneath.
Sure.
And all of these sorts of things. I really quite appreciated that.
Yeah, I did not know that was I've never heard of the Ig Nobel Prize before.
You've never heard of the Ig Nobels?
I never had. For everyone else who hasn't, can you explain?
They're the best. So the Ig Nobel Prize is an annual prize that, like the Nobels, which they are indeed mimicking, it gives awards to science that first makes you laugh and then makes you think. So
That's great.
Yeah. Trying to think of other Ig Nobel Prize winners. I might have to look up some in the break between episodes because it is worth spending some time with the Ig Nobel Prize.
Yeah, that sounds like that could be some good reading.
Yeah. Oh, I thought of a really good Ig Nobel Prize, and if this doesn't incentivize you to learn about it on your own, I don't know what will. Using magnets to make frogs float. that won an Ig Nobel Prize.
That is a promising sampler.
Yes.
Gracious.
And their award ceremony is fantastic as well. They have a little 8-year-old girl, every year a different 8-year-old girl named Miss Sweetie Poo. And Miss Sweetie Poo's job is to sit in the wings of the auditorium while the scientists are getting up and explaining what they did. And if they go on too long, she gets bored and will walk out on stage and starts saying, "Please stop. I'm bored."
Can't believe I've never heard of this wild and rich tradition, apparently.
It's beautiful. It's been going on for 33 years, I think.
Amazing.
And every year it's called the first annual Ig Nobel Prize. It just really, I don't know, it takes the piss out of some of the stuffiness that can surround science and really brings to the forefront the actual humanity of the people who are doing this work and investing their time into figuring out how to do things like make frogs float with magnets.
I like it. Hey, can I have the last thing?
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see
Right.
for
Yes, shut up.
Shut up, tell me about Greek plaques.
Do you know where I might find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek.
Yes.
Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from?
Well, before we start throwing stones.
After a while, I give up. And I
Let me talk to you about Osiris. And at least the assertion being made in this game about that continuity.
Incidentally, I found Kabash.
Look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plaque you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dully.
Okay.
He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people.
Okay, but who
And
doesn't like
besides,
shiny things?
It makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Okay. It's gonna be tricky. Boy, you're definitely setting yourself up to just, be pelted with egg in the face.
Wait, why?
Just with all of the concept, can you believe these Romans just stealing all this stuff, just typical Romans, am I right?
I would never think of stealing, and neither would my people.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
I do feel like we should find what's-his-face and convince him to run. Just to see what happens at that vote today, because I'm not sure that we've assigned him to save enough people.
Yeah,
yet.
so I am feeling increasingly right that this call we've made is correct again. Mm-hmm. And I'm delighted by that, but you're right, we're running out of time.
Although either way, I am curious about what happens with the golden rule. Oh, there's that zip line.
Which is hard to see, I see. All right. Nice. Ow.
The character didn't even ow that time. That was just you.
Yep. Hey, guys. Run for office.
Citizen,
Yes.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
I know.
How is it possible that you've just...
Right. You'd never believe me if I told you.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise.
I promised Professor Constant. He's
Well,
better. You want to do it once? See what
if it's bad, we'll reset.
I don't think it'll be bad.
I don't think so.
I just think we have archaeologist principles
That is true.
that we've already broken today.
I wonder if he has to know that, like, if knowing will further encourage him to run. Probably not. I can't imagine how.
Yeah. Somebody previously said that he would consider running if Malleolus withdrew, and Malleolus has withdrawn,
Oh,
so...
you're right. So let's change the subject.
That's a shame. Now everybody's... Hey,
Right.
All right.
That's
I'll leave-
all
I have things to
according
say.
to plan, sir.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. What's on your mind?
Let's try that again.
Yeah, this is, feels so impersonal.
See you around.
A little rude, if I'm honest.
Yep.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Run for magistrate, please.
Yes, please.
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free.
I love
God knows
your
Sentius
clothes.
is never going to do it.
So
But from what I hear, Malleolus has
Do
the
need him
election
set
stitched
free,
up. Nobody's gonna take
potentially,
him on and win.
to get his thing back.
Maybe that's
Yep.
not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
I have news for you.
Yep. Malleolus withdrew.
He did? Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running.
Excellent.
That was easy.
All right, see you around.
Good luck.
I'm curious, if you talk to Rufius, who is still stuck in that table,
Yeah.
poor fellow.
name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like us because he doesn't know that we helped him. Who are you going to vote for? Has
Oh.
it changed?
Galerius.
Yeah.
Sorted out my
That's right. Yeah, he did it.
For the
Your
first
theory
time
is
in a
so
long
right.
time, I'm not in constant pain.
Who else has problems that we can
I
send?
feel like if we've done a lot this loop, I feel like if we did another loop, if he needs more votes, I think we just need to get him to do more jobs. And,
Yep.
and we're
We've got all we need for him to blackmail Malleolus out of the election next
it's true.
loop.
By the freedom of Ulpius. Well, are you the one threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about?
But I don't believe you.
Yeah? Prove it.
Still grumpy, I see.
Dang.
He's totally got a crush on Virgil is the thing.
Yeah, I guess I don't have proof
that would be
of it.
another one of your theories proven correct, by the way, when you were like, maybe it's just very awkward flirting.
I'd forgotten about that prediction. Maybe we'll ask Virgil. Maybe Virgil will have more thoughts now.
See you around.
Our puzzle-solving abilities are second only to our ability to just absolutely 360 no-scope the
Yeah.
predictions.
Saying things kind of as a joke, but then the more we think about it, it's like, it actually makes a weird sort of sense.
Right? How many other mysteries can we solve this way?
Seriously. Virgil. Just kind of killing time till the election.
Yeah, what else can we do? We could find Dooley,
That's true. All right, we've got you
talk
here.
to him, and
Hello?
Not what I meant. Sorry.
that would be awkward.
Hello.
Please
Yep,
don't.
Have we met before?
Yes, we have.
About that Greek plaque in your cell.
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
Can I have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
I can shoot literally anything with an arrow and make it shiny for you.
What's it gonna take for you to give it to me?
Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too.
I guess that makes sense. There's no way Sentius will release you, but perhaps if we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
Aw, that's where you got their little doll.
Yeah. So all I need to do is persuade everyone to vote for Galerius.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque and everyone will be happy.
Perfect. All right.
Sweet.
Is there anything we still need to know about his treasure?
May as well ask.
Couldn't hurt.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died.
You know, we have time to
was
confront
very sad.
Sentius
He said
True.
about keeping
if
his
anything
daughter
ever happened
locked
to
up.
him,
That's true.
I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave
Yeah, and
me
even if
his
that like
key
makes things go
and made
really
me promise
haywire
to
this
keep it
loop,
safe
that's fine.
until I
It can only
found
go
the
better
treasure.
next loop when Galerius
Exactly.
does more jobs.
But I couldn't
I like this idea.
All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me.
Yeah, we've heard him say this
Oh,
before.
this was seeming familiar. Okay, all right, we've got
Bye-bye.
a confrontation to enjoy.
Before we confront.
Yes.
Wait, first of all, is that paper on the floor? Did we
Yeah, I
leave
think
that?
that's the I did not do it.
Oh, right. Are there any other leads
Greetings and
that we can
salutations.
send? Oh, Virgil.
Virgil, right. I think we have scarce seconds.
Yeah.
Virgil, you around? Virgil, is that you?
No, that's not handsome enough.
No, that's Ulpius. Okay.
Well, let's open our quest log.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
The sinner.
Figure out how to stop. Yeah, all right, let's track that one. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll point us towards. Okay.
Ooh, couple of directions. All right.
Yeah. Maybe these are all the ones who can be questioned on it.
Kind of. Well, I guess we didn't really, Whispers. We didn't find you. We just. Hold on a second. We're trying to get a man elected.
There's a multiple steps to this process, statues.
Oh,
Seems faster.
yep.
Ow.
That's fine.
That's
We'll
fine.
heal.
Yep.
Oh, someone's in their room.
Oh.
Maybe it is Virgil. Maybe he's in his bedroom.
Or we can spy.
Mm,
Maybe there's more here. Might be religious, right?
Yeah.
Who can say? 1 denarius.
Incomplete note. We walked right past that.
Oh, this is your final morning. Oh, there it is.
Oops.
Yep. I thought yeah.
All right.
I thought
Well,
last time I looked at this, it was like blank. Maybe he wrote it at one point, or I just didn't look close enough. Evidence. Hey.
You again.
Yeah. Stop threatening.
No idea what you're talking about.
found your note.
Found an incomplete letter to him in your quarters.
Where you have been dreaming
I
about
haven't
him.
been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism.
That
Starts
does
with
not excuse
constant
it.
pain in
No.
all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out.
Because I
I'm
love
going to
him.
go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Go apologize, but all right, no problem. Virgil?
He can't go apologize. He's stuck in a table.
True. Virgil? Where? Oh, you're all the way down there. Okay.
Huh, hanging out in the garden or something?
Oh, here's the farm.
Oh,
We were wondering.
there's the cabbages.
Yeah, we were wondering where Galerius's farm was.
Oh, look at you doing push-ups. I
Hey.
saw butterflies back there.
I did too.
Let's talk to him and then do butterflies.
Guess what?
Ah, a new face.
Not really.
Salve. I hear we have you.
Don't worry about the threats. It's just Rufius. He's never going to hurt you. I mean,
What demon or spirit told you about that?
I found an incomplete note in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yes, and he won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? How did you manage that?
I found a treatment for his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help clean up his graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Well,
P.S. Galerius did all of this. Not
Yes.
us. Who are you going to vote for?
who are you going to vote for?
Well, Cynthia seems to know what he's doing. Nobody's broken the golden rule under his watch so far.
Maybe we can get Galerius to do this too. Just add it to his list.
I think we can. I think we will.
All right.
So
Nice to talk to you.
That's great. Ooh,
what? Goose egg.
golden goose eggs.
Golden goose egg. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, okay.
Examine.
Goose eggs turned to gold. These look valuable.
Take them.
Nice.
Don't know what we're going to do with them, but they're ours now.
Yep.
Thanks for leading us to the farm with the cabbages.
Yeah. I feel like if we need to convince Decius to do something, this is probably the easiest way to
Yeah.
buy him off.
Yeah.
I have no idea what those could possibly be for, but I'm curious.
I like your theory that it's for bribery. Yes. Now let's go for threaten Sentius. I think we've done all the leads that we can do to
I think so.
secure things for...
Like, figure out, working on that, and yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sweet. All right. We might at some point have to see if...
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
We've had this conversation before,
We have?
etc.
Yeah.
Is that a
Yeah. We've had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash, but all right.
Shut up.
I know what you did.
I know what you did.
Me? What are you talking about?
I literally talked to her.
You're keeping her tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth.
Ah, right. Almost forgot about him.
Oh, yeah.
For you.
And you remember him?
I forgot him.
Wait.
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything.
I wondered.
So why do you
See,
keep asking
my
me the
connection
dumb
to the
questions?
portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles.
Oh, we
And
do a
because
lot of that.
fatal
Yeah.
flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow.
The next time I awoke, you showed up. But you've caught up to where he was so quickly.
I'm very smart.
I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 5 times? Extremely impressive.
Thank you.
And yet everything you've done has been in vain. Because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Well, you knew there was a way out, and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
You don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hands. What's to stop me taking it by force? Well, I know that. You might have an uprising, though.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
I do want to see what happens.
Yeah,
when
let's
he
see how
gets
this plays
elected.
out.
Yeah. Hop to it.
This should be interesting.
So what I was thinking earlier is that one of our final steps in swaying the vote to Galerius might be to see if we can convince Equitia to let us administer the vote.
Oh.
So she can vote for him.
Might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see like what the tally ends up being this time.
Right. If it's like off by 1, that Virgil, right? If it's off by 2, then we need Equitia.
Yep. Take your time.
Yep. I suppose we could go steal, well, not steal, but like take from that chest on the pillar again.
That's true.
Yeah, that one.
Then I'd have to wield a bow right in front of everyone, which seems maybe not a good idea.
I don't think they care.
As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots, and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Makes sense.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
Cynthius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
Wait, did he?
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. But it seems we have a draw. In the absence of a clear consensus, Sentius shall continue as acting magistrate until a new election is held, 1 month from today.
My fellow citizens, today you have sent me a message.
So Malleolus
and I want
doesn't
you to
even show
know
up to
I have
vote.
heard it
Right.
loud and clear.
What a bad
I
citizen.
vow to spend the next month winning back your
But yeah, now
trust.
what happens?
Thank you
Yeah.
for this opportunity, and may the gods watch
Are we
over
gonna have to trigger a loop on purpose?
Might have to.
Oh.
Rival, whatever your name is.
Uh-oh.
You're responsible
Uh-oh.
for this, aren't you?
I see.
Nobody likes Caput foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
Lied to us?
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
It always ends in
Lies.
punches.
It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Death
Everybody
arrives.
run!
And there it goes.
Wait, turn around.
For the sins of the one.
Oh, where did he go already?
No, he's scooting.
Oh, okay. Let's scoot after him.
Come back here.
My bad. Shouldn't ask you to turn around. I wanted to follow him, and you were going to.
Whispers in an
Okay.
audible prayer. And there he
Okay.
goes. All right.
All right.
One more ought to do it.
See you tomorrow, bud.
Yeah.
When Galerius saves everybody.
What a big day he's about to have.
It's such a big day. This is Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, but the Roman edition.
This is going to be good. Let's see that all happen next time, everyone. Take care till then. Bye.
Buonanotte.